As you might expect, the dieting industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry. There are all kinds of diets out there today. The Atkins diet, South Beach diet, Paleo diet, just to name a few. Someone once said that the first three letters in the word diet spell die, and that ought to tell us something. But the reality is this: we don't need another diet. We need a lifestyle change. So what are the keys to losing fat and keeping it off? There are really only 5 rules of fat loss. Number 1, you gotta burn more calories than you eat. Fat loss is really simple to understand. If you burn more calories than you consume, you'll drop the pounds. If you put more gas into your car than you need, the extra would just kind of spill out of the tank, but our bodies don't do that. There are millions of these flexible little cells throughout our body that swell up with this extra fuel and save it for later. Wanna guess what these cells are? Fat cells. If your body were a car, it would be like you have all of these inflatable rubber tanks all over it that could fill up with unlimited gasoline. So remember, if you want to lose 1 pound of fat, that means you have to burn 3,500 calories. So make it your goal to start eating 500 fewer calories per day. And you can do this by cutting back on your portion sizes and by limiting your carbs. Number 2, focus on getting stronger and the fat will take care of itself. While cardio does help you burn some calories, there's a much more effective way. Lifting weights is the most efficient way to lose fat over the long haul. Why does this work? Because 1 pound of muscle will burn 7 to 10 calories during the day, even while you're at rest. The more muscle you have, the more calories your body burns at its baseline as you rest. Third tip, stop dieting, change your lifestyle. What you eat in private is eventually what you wear in public. You have to eat clean to look clean, but you can't go on some starvation diet. You have to eat in order to actually lose weight. If your body doesn't get enough food, it slows down your metabolism until some good food comes around. It's kind of like when you don't have much income coming in, you try to conserve as much as possible. So you'll turn off the lights, turn down the heat, travel as little as possible. Your body does the exact same thing, and that is why diets backfire. Number 4, fourth tip, have a breakup with your sugar addiction. Different foods affect the body in different ways, and sugar is uniquely fattening. Dr. Mark Hyman said, sugar is 8 times as addictive as cocaine. It creates opiate and dopamine activity in the reward centers of the brain, just like drugs of abuse do. In other words, sugar affects the same neural pathways as drugs of abuse. And so this activates powerful reward-seeking behavior that can drive overeating. So you've got to learn to break up that sugar addiction. Number 5, the fifth and last tip. Eat the top 10 fat-burning foods. Fat in food doesn't necessarily correlate to fat around your waistline. Animal fats, real butter, coconut oil, nuts, and avocados are all fats that help reduce hunger and can actually keep your body in ketosis and continually burn fat. So do you want to know what those top 10 fat-burning foods are? Great. You can pick up my book, The 5 Essentials of Life, on Amazon today for this and 42 other tips, tools, and techniques on how you can live a more healthier life.